A Nottinghamshire man accused of terrorist offences has taken the witness stand at the Old Bailey. Adeel Ulhaq told the jury that he was trying to help victims of atrocities in Syria.
He has denied helping British extremists to fight for the so-called Islamic State. Our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball is following the trial in London for us. Good evening, Jeremy. What did you hear today?
Well, Adeel Ulhaq told the court that he was born and raised in Sutton-in-Ashfield. He was studying vehicle maintenance, and he'd even received a police commendation, we heard, for helping to catch a mugger in Mansfield. He told the jury that his interest in Syria began around 4 years ago, and he started publicising atrocities by the Syrian government and appealing for aid donations, and he did that using this Twitter account. He said the name Guilty Muslim was used because his character wasn't Islamic and he didn't want to seem pious.
So what is Adeel Ulhaq accused of doing?
Well, the prosecution say that he gave travel advice and funding to two British extremists who went out to fight for Islamic State in Syria. Today, though, he spoke passionately about how he was really trying to help victims of President Assad's forces in Syria, how distressed he was about bombings and chemical weapons attacks, and by pictures of kids who'd been shot dead and women who'd been raped. Because of that, Adeel Ulhaq said he eventually joined a Syrian aid convoy. When he got to Turkey, he was threatened at gunpoint by a police officer, and he said he actually met victims from Syria face to face in a refugee camp.
And Jeremy, was he planning to travel out to Syria himself?
He had talked about it with a woman who he met online and who he fell in love with. She was a woman called Aqsa Mahmood, and she had agreed to marry him. She'd said they should both move out to Syria. Eventually, though, she went there alone and married someone else. And Adeel Ulhaq said he was worried that the police would then blame him for radicalising her. Sure enough, they came around knocking and arrested him less than a week later, and he's going to be giving more evidence tomorrow.
OK, Jeremy Ball in London, thank you.